Hi, my name is Lavena Wilkes. I am a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner here at the Counseling Center. Thank you for joining us for this installment of our Mindful Mondays video series. I want to use this time to reflect on the relationship between our physical health and our mental well-being. Our bodies and our minds are not completely separate entities, and they do communicate with each other to support our overall functioning. Our body supports our brain, and the state of our physical health directly impacts the level of our cognitive capacities. At the start of a semester, many of us are preparing for the challenges that are ahead. We want to successfully meet our goals academically, in the workplace, and in our personal lives. To do this, we need to rely on our cognitive functioning to be able to think clearly, to remember information, to problem solve, and prioritize the tasks we're involved in. When we make efforts to improve our physical health, we can also improve our productivity and better manage our stress and emotions. These efforts don't have to be significant, time-consuming lifestyle changes. Sometimes relatively simple adjustments or shifts in a habit can reap big rewards for us in the long run, related to our level of energy, brain function, and even our moods being regulated. There are three primary areas that I want to briefly explore today and challenge you to identify one that you might be able to make a change or adjustment today that would positively impact your health. The areas are related to how we feed or fuel our bodies with what we consume, what we do as far as movement or physical activity through the course of the day, and ultimately how we rest and get restorative sleep at night. We fuel our body and our brain with the foods, fluids, and other substances that we consume. Making healthy choices can contribute to the function of the system overall. And likewise, less nutritional options may make it harder for our bodies to produce enough energy and can negatively impact our cognitive capacities. For the purpose of this brief video, I'm not going to label dietary choices or foods as good or bad options necessarily. I think that most of us know if we are making choices based on convenience or a quick fix or maybe an energy boost, we're aware that maybe there are other options that might be healthier options with more nutritional value. So I'll leave it that to you to explore that further if you have any other questions. Also, it's important to keep in mind that the level of hydration, so how much fluids we consume through the course of the day, can have an impact as well. Dehydration can, even mild dehydration, can have a negative impact on your energy and your mood, and reduce your ability to concentrate through the course of the day. Considering that our body and our brain needs input of good nutrition, as well as to be well hydrated to function optimally, can you think of one habit or maybe an item that you consume with some regularity that you might be able to reduce or eliminate over the course of the day? For example, if you regularly drink sugary sodas, could you consider swapping one serving of that for sparkling water instead? If you have difficulty staying well hydrated during the course of the day, maybe packing up, preparing, and taking that water bottle that you got for Christmas along with you, or keeping it at your desk so that you have more access to it through the course of the day, might help with your consumption of water through the day. Maybe you can look at what your default choices are for lunches or what your next meal is, and make a decision on what or how you're going to consume it that might better serve you. Instead of grabbing something on the go for convenience and running with that or eating it in your car, do you have an opportunity to sit down and eat that? Can aid in digestion and absorption of what nutrients there are available. And if you feel limited in what you can do for your next meal, can you think about what you could do to prepare to have more options for your next meal or snack that might be a healthier option? The next area that I want for us to consider is how often and the ways that we move our bodies through the course of the day. It's more common for us now to spend long periods of time sitting at a desk at a computer or in meetings. The lack of physical movement can have really adverse impacts on our body as well as our cognitive functioning. There is strong evidence that we can improve our productivity and creativity. We can enhance problem solving and our attention if we take breaks to move throughout the day. Stepping away from your desk or your computer to walk around the office, stretch, or maybe even take a brief stroll outside can immediately impact your level of energy and cognitive capacities. Can you think of ways that you can incorporate more movement into your schedule? It might require you to set reminders on your phone or your computer to get up every hour or two to move about the office. You might want to park further away from where your destination is so you can get some more steps in at the beginning or the end of your day. You can also have a yoga mat that you keep in your car or in your office. So if you have 5 or 10 minutes in the afternoon where you need to move and stretch but not interrupt your workflow, that you could do that more conveniently. The final area I want to review is related to how we rest and sleep. During sleep, our brain and our bodies are actually quite active in doing the work of recovering, repairing, and restoring systems to really healthy baselines. Our immune system is very active during certain cycles of sleep, and our brain uses this time to process and file information from the course of the day and experiences we've had preceding sleep. Sleep is a vitally important factor in managing stress and emotional regulation as well. Getting adequate sleep on a consistent basis is a challenge for many of us, but there are ways that you can make improvements in the quality and the quantity of sleep that you get starting tonight. Set a consistent pattern or schedule for when you go to bed and when you plan to wake up in the morning, and try to stick with that even on weekends or non-work days. This can help improve the quality of the sleep that you get, and also for you to get more sleep once your body adjusts to that schedule. Reducing the use of alcohol or caffeine can improve how quickly you get to sleep and how likely you are to stay asleep through the night and reduce middle of the night awakening. Turning off devices or reducing any activities that cause engagement or stimulation before you go to bed can help improve sleep onset and improve the amount of sleep that you get. Can you think of one way that you can improve your chance of getting a restful night's sleep tonight? I want to thank you for taking the time to let me share these thoughts with you. Can you take a mindful moment or two and reflect on these 3 areas and choose one to make a simple shift in a habit toward better health? Your body and your mind will thank you as well. And at the start of this semester, I also want to remind everyone to do your best, but be patient with yourself and with other people. And if you need help in any way, please reach out to the person or the resources that are available to assist you.